a rural road near to the Malaysian-Indonesian border. Peaceful and beautiful. From time to time, we pass by Bidayu villages. We were on the way to Kampung Mapu Sadong. A very significant incident took place in that village more than 50 years ago that was a turning point in the Malaysian-Indonesian Confrontation. The whole country was then facing attacks from the Indonesian army. The battle that took place in this village was the last major attempt by the then President of Indonesia, Sukarno, to claim success as he struggled to maintain his power. Unfortunately for him, this battle didn't go the way he hoped for, and it was downhill all the way for him after that, and a year later, the confrontation came to an end and Sukarno was replaced by President Suharto. Recently, I was informed of this place by award-winning tour guide Edward Mansel, and together with another experienced tour guide, Valentine Ritong, we made a trip to the site of the battle. This is present-day Kampung Mapu. Back in the confrontation days, the villagers were still living in longhouses, but since then, they have moved on. And nowadays, they live in individual houses within the village. Farming is still the main occupation with crops like paddy, pepper, and oil palm. Back then, Malaysia was supported by the Commonwealth countries to defend the country from the Indonesian attacks. At the time of this battle, the post in Palaman Mapu was defended by the British from B Company of the 2nd Battalion of the Parachute Regiment. Soon, we arrived at the house of Johnny Kalu, whose land was the site of the battle.
Dulu masa saya habis sekolah tahun 1964 saya balik kampung. Insyaallah saya balik kampung. British Army memang ada di sini lah. Malam itu kira around pukul 4 pagi. Dia orang serang tuh. Saya rumah bawah ini. Ada hujan kuat, lepas itu ini banjir. Pagi kami boleh tengok tapi tidak boleh keluar. Ada British Army dia cakap, "Jangan keluar," dia cakap Englishnya lah. British Army dia cakap, "Jangan keluar."
The battle took place on 27th April 1965. The Indonesian army started their attack at 4 a.m. and the battle lasted about 2 hours. The Indonesians were estimated to be around 200 to 400 troops, while the British were defended by only 36 men. Despite the unfavorable odds, the British managed to hold their position with the loss of only 2 men. After launching 3 attacks, suffering heavy casualties, and with the approaching daylight, the Indonesians retreated.
I was in Lundu, and I knew because the reinforcement also came from Lundu. The Gurkhas from Lundu, they flew here to reinforce.
So from Lundu side, what do you hear about the whole battle?
Oh, whole battle, there was the shot of ammunition, and they had to fight the whole day. That was the story from Lundu, you know. And the shot of ammunition, they carry on, and the Gurkhas came and then finished them off. So that was the story I heard. But it turned out to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
After we listened to the man on the spot.
Johnny still has the pictures of the Queen and Prince Philip from those days. He also has a collection of items left behind in the battlefield. This parachute was used for dropping foodstuff and other items to the place. After showing us his collection, he then took us to the site of the battlefield just behind his house. The place has since been planted with oil palm. It is very interesting to note that remnants of the battle can still be seen, although it took place 57 years ago.
Helipad.
Oh, helipad dulu di sini.
Atas tu mortar yang paling besar.
The depressions that we see today were the bunkers and trenches from those days. At that time, there were also underground bunkers. Shell casings and other small items are still lying about. Mana kamu ambil? Oh, just like that, Anna.
From there is bunker here last time. Yeah, this one also. This one.
Dah.
Here.
Oh.
Where you can get a place with all the bullet around.
This is the peak of the hill.
Ini kapten punya tempat. Bunker punya, kapten punya bunker. Di dalam sana. Dulu ini sudah tutup semua.
Dapatkah kita gali dalam sana tengok masih ada lubang?
Tidak, semua tutup.
Siapa tutup?
Orang kampung.
Orang kampung.
Dia kasih gaji $4 per day.
Mungkin dia tutup pintu dia saja.
Tidak,
dalam
no. Semua tutup kasih habis.
Oh.
Tutup kasih habis.
So they sleep underground lah, eh? They sleep underground.
This the section actually. Yeah. Those who after they finish the shift, then take over will be out. Those who are sleeping, then they will go inside there.
So ini tempat simpan bom ya.
Then suddenly they were being attacked. He was not. Then when he come out and want to go here to, because the Indonesian here already want to take it over. So he was being shoot here. That's why when the flag is.
Ini tempat dia ada mortar pun ada sini, mortar bom yang pakai bom. Tentara Indonesia dia naik dari sini. Yang 300 tu 200 lebih tu dia sembunyi sana bawah.
This cairn was built and a ceremony was conducted in 2015. It was organized by Gil Boyd and Lieutenant General James Bashel to commemorate the battle and those who sacrificed their lives.
So it's so lucky this place is being kept because of they plant this palm oil. If not, there it was gone.
Yeah.
That's why when I first coming here, I said, "Oh, everything is there."
Yalah, everything is there. Oh, I never expect that.
I terkejut.
This 60 years later, no?
Can imagine 60 years later, all the cartridge, the empty bullets.
Yeah.
So there. They coming 2015 for the reconnaissance.
2015.
Yes. And then to put up the plaque, memorial plaque up there. That is the first group, a big group coming in. 2 years after that, there another group coming in, also British. They are paratroopers. Before that, there is few journalists coming in also. We hope that in future there will be more of them coming in to visit the greatest battleground and it happened in Sarawak, that is in Palaman Mapu. Because this is considered to be one of our heritage. Yeah, and then we need to conserve this thing that I have over here, so that in the future the people will still remember. So hopefully that one day we can this battleground turn to be something that can create like something like galleries or whatsoever to display whatever they have, the collection that they have left behind by the British during that time to display on the site itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that people can, whenever people think about it, people can come over and have a look and have their ideas how the fighting really was.
This is indeed an inspiring story of how victory was achieved against overwhelming odds. Thank you for watching this video.